Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this February 12th, Monday, Valentine's Day coming up on Wednesday. A rainy weekend. We picked up well over 2 inches of rain, in some cases more than that, over the course of the weekend, and some of it still lingering in the far eastern corners of our viewing area. Moving out, though, and skies are beginning to clear back to the west. But we've had temperatures fall below freezing and, of course, all the rain, causing a few icy spots. We're not hearing of that many. When I drove into work this morning in Bowling Green, and I do take a couple of back streets and, go over some bridges, I didn't have any trouble. Most everything is just wet. You'll find a lot of ice on your car, though. It's because the temperatures are cooling just a little bit before the sun comes up this morning. So you may find certainly some icy spots on your windshield that you'll have to scrape off or warm up. But the only real problem I've heard is from a couple of people who've traveled 65 and found some ice on some of the bridges and overpasses. But beyond that, I don't think there's much of a problem going on this morning. Still, though, be cautious as you go off to work or school. It looks like we hit a high of 50 yesterday at the Bowling Green Airport, 1 degree warmer than the average of 49. 31 was our low temperature, a couple of degrees above the average of 29. 1 year ago, we had a high of 69 and a low of 51 back in 2017. And yesterday, for your Sunday, we picked up 36 hundredths of an inch of rain. We add that to some pretty impressive rainfall that came in on Saturday. We had several flood warnings and flood advisories and things like that. Most of that is over with minor flooding, if anything, in a couple of spots. We're now, though, at 3.11 for the month of February, and that puts us ahead of things by an inch and a half. So some good rainfall here across the region during the course of the weekend. All of that is gone. Skies will become mostly sunny today. We'll see the return of sunshine and a high of 45, a little breezy northeast wind at 12. Tonight, partly cloudy, chilly, down to 30 for an overnight low. And then for Tuesday, mostly sunny, even warmer, with a high of 57. But right after midnight, Tuesday night, rain returns. And it returns for Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day, and it's also Ash Wednesday. Looks like it's going to be a wet one. 80% chance of rain likely, and a high of 65. 65. Southwest winds at 13, a very spring-like pattern showing up here. In fact, by Thursday, we're going to continue with a 70% chance of showers. Listen to this, a high of 72 on Thursday. But we're going to cool back down. A cold front comes through Thursday night into Friday morning. Continued 70% chance of showers and 55. 48 with a 30% chance of a shower Saturday. A 20% chance on Sunday and 57. Still, temperature is not cold enough for snow. Now, we could get down to 30 on Friday night and 33 on Saturday night. Yes, that would be cold enough for maybe a little bit of a mix, but nothing significant. As you know, we're just kind of in that now entering the transition between winter and spring. And there's just not going to be that much opportunity. The days are getting longer. Therefore, things are getting a little warmer than they should actually by now here in February. But I still think there's some winter left out there before we go to spring. So don't let these 60 and 70 degree days fool you. There's still plenty of time to get one more snow in here and maybe some bitter cold before we actually do go into spring. All right, that will do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. Later this afternoon, if you get a chance to tune in to my radio show, check it out at Classic Hit Sam 100.7 between 3 and 7 p.m. Or you can listen anytime online at bowlinggreensam.com.